The kid, waving his fingers in front of her face, asked if she was lost. He warned her that even if she wanted to escape, she couldn't do it alone, noting that most people were loyal to the capital. The kid heard a wheel rolling in the distance. His expression changed to fear. He quickly took Lilly's arm. He ordered her to hide in the underground food storage. A car stopped nearby. A man in his 20s got out. He stood tall and looked around suspiciously. She looked through a tiny hole in the wood. She could faintly see the man. In the past, she had often hidden in her small house from wild animals, sometimes remaining perfectly silent for hours. Her life alone in the woods had taught her these essential skills. The kid ran to the man, acting scared and innocent. He was no longer the smart boy but seemed like a powerless person. The kid addressed the man respectfully, asking how he could help. The grim man, holding a golden walking stick, pressed its end to the kid's shoulder. He insulted the villagers, calling them pests on the land, demanding to know where the elder was. The kid apologized and explained the elder had not yet returned. Enraged, the grim man threatened to shoot the kid. The elder arrived in the distance. He walked slowly and cautiously, using a fragile-looking wooden stick for support. The grim man immediately scolded the elder for making him wait. He then delivered a message ordering the elder's presence at a capital festival the following Sunday. Before leaving, he turned back to warn that all the villagers would be closely watched and that any misbehavior would be met with bullets. After the man drove away, the kid complained about his rudeness, but the elder cautioned him to be silent as the place might have eavesdroppers. The kid told the elder everything about Lilly. He was excited and hoped they could help her. But the elder looked serious and asked where Lilly was, saying he needed to meet her first. The elder warned the kid that helping Lilly could be dangerous and might get people killed. The kid, unsure, said she went to the mountain and would be back soon. He begged the elder not to report her, saying they could just ask her to leave if needed. The elder promised not to give her away but wanted more assurance. The kid thanked him and told him to rest. Feeling nervous, he ran to the storage room and told Lilly he wasn't sure anyone could be trusted. The kid said she needed to convince the elder. If she did, she could escape. If not, she might have to run or face danger. Lilly calmly said, "Okay." He worried that Lily's boldness might put her in danger. He led her to a larger, nicer hut where the elder was sitting at a table chewing sugar cane. He offered her a seat and Lilly sat down with a faint smile. The elder finished his cane. He told Lilly that leaving cane unfinished was seen as disrespectful. He stated it was safer to give her away. Lilly, with fiery eyes, said she understood his concern but was only trying to survive. The elder admired her spirit but warned that escaping a trap with no exit was nearly impossible. Lilly replied that living in fear wasn't worth it and asked if he would help or if she should find her own way. The kid stood in concern, knowing Lilly was being too straightforward about the whole situation. He tried to signal Lilly to go easy with her tone, but she ignored him. The elder demanded to know what Lilly could offer in return, insisting they couldn't risk their lives for nothing and wanted profit, not a burden. When Lilly asked what he wanted, he replied that they needed knowledge. Knowledge to break free from their pointless lives as illiterate, obedient laborers who couldn't read, celebrate, fight, or pursue any real purpose, existing only to serve the capital. His tone was heavy with hopelessness, as if he had long since given up on fighting for his people or been worn down by his own frailty. Lilly attempted to gain the elder's trust by explaining that she had survived for 2 years alone in the forest and had extensive knowledge of natural herbs and medicine. The elder was shocked and suspicious, accusing her of lying to secure her escape. He reluctantly offered her a chance to prove herself by healing some of their chronically ill villagers who were otherwise facing execution for being unfit for labor. Lilly promised she could treat basic illnesses but cautioned against expecting miracles. The kid led Lilly to an old, isolated hut in the corner of the settlement. Peeking through the curtains, she saw 9 sick people lying. She wanted to gather herbs to help them, but it was already too dark, so she suggested they continue the search at dawn. The elder, though still doubtful, agreed. That night, after the adults returned from work, he quietly introduced Lilly as a secret guest brought in to heal the sick and urged everyone to keep her presence confidential. His words sparked fresh hope among the villagers, and for the moment, they believed in Lilly's gift. This made Lilly cautious, knowing she couldn't cure severe problems. She could feel that her survival rates were much lower now. Villagers here always cooked the same food together. She was tired. The food was served. Simple and tasteless food was also like heaven for Lilly. Looking at how everyone was eating as if they didn't care what the next day held. Today was the day we were alive. After dinner, Lilly saw a well at a distance. Whatever Lilly spoke, it echoed back. Sitting beside it, Lilly could hear, "Lilly, you are my only hope." Lilly ignored the voice. After dinner, everyone just vanished into their huts. The boy led Lilly to a hidden hut. One the capital dogs never entered. He smiled, saying he'd never felt so alive. His eyes sparkled with hope. Inside, the villagers slept soundly. Lilly clutched her belongings, curled near the door, and stayed alert. But exhaustion won. Morning light crept in. Lilly was still asleep when a young flower girl stepped quietly through the doorway and gently reached out to wake her. Early in the morning, the flower girl asked Lilly how her night had been, and she was going to join her to collect herbs and learn from her. Lilly, still groggy, agreed but asked for a few minutes to wake up. After eating the cane, she went into the hut where the sick were kept. Inside, a villager was gently covering 3 patients with a cloth that hid their entire bodies. Lilly asked what was happening, though she already knew. The flower girl told her the patients had died. Lilly wondered if she could have saved them by searching for herbs the day before. But the flower girl reminded her it would have been impossible. She urged Lilly to focus on surviving, reminding her that she was still a hostage and that any report against her could be fatal. Despite everything, the flower girl promised to support her. Even if Lilly was lying about the herbs, Lilly promised to share all the knowledge she could remember. The flower girl took a few dry sugarcane with her. With a faint smile, she and the flower girl began walking toward the mountain. The weather was cool and windy, and a gentle fog wrapped around the peaks, making it a perfect morning. Lilly saw how dense these mountains looked. She started explaining how basic and simple herbs can boost immunity and be helpful, pointing out in each direction where the herbs could grow. Near a waterfall, on a rocky surface, or at a high peak. As they walked through the misty mountain path, the flower girl marveled at how nature provided everything, admitting she hadn't known much before. Lilly agreed, bending down to pick a common herb and mentioning its complicated name. The flower girl confessed that while she understood Lilly's words, remembering them was hard. Lilly pointed to another plant and explained it was useful for body pain, suggesting she remember it by its shape and size. As they walked through the mountains, the flower girl picked up a dry sugarcane stick and began carving symbols with a pointed stick. Lilly continued teaching her about herbs, including the dangerous and poisonous ones. And as she watched the flower girl work so naturally, she understood why the girl had been chosen for this task. By the time they finished, it was nearly evening. Lilly asked if she worked for the capital, and the flower girl replied that everyone has to. Her job is to collect fresh, beautiful flowers from the mountains and deliver them to the capital. Unlike most people, she enjoys her life here. Lilly asked if she wanted to live like this forever. The flower girl replied that she wouldn't mind. Because the capital is so strict and feared, people avoid hate and crime, and anyone who breaks the rules is executed. This harsh system makes most people feel safe. The flower girl replied that some people seek security while others long for freedom. And she found Lilly a little reckless. Lilly explained that she craved experience. And though her past was a blank, she felt driven by her desires and hoped they might lead to answers. The flower girl admitted she admired Lilly's courage. Though she loved her peaceful life in the mountains, she confessed that something inside her sometimes felt missing. As Lilly and the flower girl reached the village, the villagers welcomed them, helping carry their supplies and sort the herbs. Lilly suggested adding specific herbs to the daily meals to improve health. When the food was ready, the first bowl was offered to the elder and Lilly carried it to his hut. The elder, wary, questioned her intentions, saying she could harm him or the village. Lilly calmly placed the bowl on the table and took a big bite to prove her sincerity. The elder said his days were few and decided to take a chance. After tasting the soup, he was surprised by its rich flavor, remarking that he never imagined grass could taste so good. The elder was so amazed by the flavor that, for the first time in years, he finished his bowl with satisfaction. He waited an hour to be sure the food was safe, then gave permission for everyone to eat. The villagers were surprised by how delicious the simple meal tasted. Lilly was puzzled by their reaction as it was just basic food to her. Yet for the villagers it was something new. Watching the kid and the flower girl enjoy their lunch, Lilly felt a quiet joy. The elder and the child joined Lilly to check on the patients, where the flower girl waited in the tent with the herbs Lilly had recommended. She gently applied the herbs to wounds and gave out medicine to help with healing. Lilly explained that the herbs might ease their pain or offer some cure, though results could take days. The elder, moved by her efforts, admitted he hadn't expected much from outsiders but appreciated her help and offered to assist her escape. The kid and the flower girl were thrilled by the news, and Lilly felt a flicker of hope. Perhaps freedom was finally within reach. After some time, the elder called Lilly to the hut to talk about their next plans and how she could escape the strange, confusing city. He never thought this day would come, to finally use it. He opened his closet and revealed a hidden cabinet beneath it. Lifting the wooden cover, a cloud of dust rose as he took out a big packet wrapped in cloth and placed it on the table. When he unfolded it, a luxurious dress shimmered before them, the kind worn by the people of the capital. Lilly stared at its beauty, curious and silent. The elder gently touched the fabric and said the capital had given him this dress to mock his existence. Yet he kept it all these years because it was beautiful and valuable. Something he could sell one day if he ever needed money. Lilly asked why he was helping her. The elder sighed and said he didn't have much time left and wanted to do something before his frail body gave out. The elder warned her to tell no one and to stay cautious. He had attended the festival many times and knew the capital's guard posts and security well. He carefully laid out the plan, and though the details were complex, Lilly understood them all. After hours inside, Lilly stepped out into the fresh air. She spent the night quietly looking up at the sky. Only one day remained until the festival. From the edge of the village, a cart approaching in the distance, the grim man stepped outside. The kid and the elder went to receive him. The grim man was there to assign new placement for the upcoming festival. The elder protested, saying the roles had always been fixed and he was too old for change. But the grim man threatened him, insisting the kid must be in the gathering hall, the elder at the exit, and everyone else confined in the village. The elder, intimidated, agreed to follow orders. After the grim man left, the elder looked troubled. When the kid asked what was wrong, the elder admitted he had planned for Lilly to escape during the festival. But now everything was falling apart. That night after dinner, the kid agreed to follow the elder's plan. The elder explained that with the capital's busy streets and people coming and going, tomorrow would be their only chance. Filled with equal parts unease and excitement, Lilly went to bed early, bracing herself for the long day ahead.